talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are.
Why would one of the most powerful women in the world, Oprah Winfrey, fear someone like Denzel Washington? It's not about a personal rivalry, but rather something deeper, a clash of values and power in an industry full of gatekeepers. You see, Ice Cube, known for speaking his mind, just revealed hidden tensions behind Hollywood's polished image, showing how refusing to play by certain rules can put you on the outside.
I think you feel better about yourself when you say what needs to be said at the time it needs to be said, and not afterwards where you go home and think, I should have said.
Could Denzel's bold refusal to compromise his integrity be why Oprah keeps her distance? Stick around as we uncover the truth behind this hidden Hollywood power struggle. Ice Cube has never been one to stay quiet when something doesn't sit right with him, and his relationship with Oprah Winfrey is a prime example. Despite his success, he has often found himself shut out from key platforms, Oprah's being one of them.
But I've been excluded. I've been excluded on Oprah, you know.
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah, I've been excluded.
He's talked openly about how she didn't invite him on her show to promote some of his biggest projects like his sports league, The Big Three, or even his role in Barbershop, a film that became a cultural hit. Interestingly, it wasn't just a missed booking. For Ice Cube, it felt like a deliberate decision to exclude him despite his accomplishments. So far, he has expressed frustration with this kind of gatekeeping, hinting that his outspoken nature might not sit well with certain powerful figures in the industry.
I didn't feel safe.
But they told you you were safe.
I know what they said. I know what they said, and I heard them. I heard them loud and clear.
On the other hand, Oprah, who's built a legacy as one of Hollywood's most influential voices, seems to have chosen not to engage with him directly, even when his success speaks for itself. With all this, Ice Cube's frustration points to something larger, the idea that Hollywood operates with an invisible set of rules, and if you're not playing by them, you're kept out of the conversation. And who rules Hollywood? The likes of Oprah, who somehow fear Denzel. Denzel Washington's interaction with Oprah Winfrey is one that still sparks conversation. When Denzel appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show for an interview, things took an unexpected turn. The tension in the room became clear when Oprah asked Denzel about politics. His response was direct, confident, and unflinching, traits that have always defined him. Instead of going along with the flow, Denzel pushed back, challenging the questions and steering the conversation in his own way. This moment caught Oprah off guard, and it left a mark on their relationship. Oprah, known for maintaining control over her interviews, wasn't used to this kind of pushback. But then Denzel, who had built a career in staying true to himself, wasn't going to bend, even in front of one of the most powerful women in entertainment. That exchange might seem like a simple disagreement on the surface, but it hinted at something deeper. Oprah values control in her interactions, while Denzel values independence and honesty. When those two forces collided, it set the stage for what would be a lasting tension between them. It's evident this industry is operated by gatekeepers, and even Ice Cube believes Hollywood operates like an exclusive club, and not everyone is invited. In his view, there's a group of gatekeepers who decide who gets in, who stays out, and who gets to thrive. These aren't just random people, but powerful figures who control opportunities, influence the media, and shape the careers of anyone who wants to make it big in the industry. Ice Cube has spoken openly about feeling the weight of this gatekeeping, especially when it came to promoting his own projects. This exclusion wasn't due to a lack of talent or accomplishments, but more likely because Ice Cube wasn't willing to conform to the expectations of the Hollywood elite. According to Ice Cube, this club operates by its own set of rules, and if you're not playing along, you're left out. And while he's been vocal about his frustrations, he's also made it clear that he won't change who he is just to fit into a system that he believes is flawed.
He was cool up until a point, and then this stuff started happening. So I believe somebody,
like I said, yo, he's our new guy. We on this year or whatever.
Maybe let me go in a different direction with this. I'm curious because for my own curious nature that I have. So I think it's about a little less than a year ago.
Yeah.
You make a video. Mm-hmm. And I watched the video. I don't even know where you were sitting. Just seemed like you're sitting at a place and you're kind of sharing your frustration. And you posted it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it goes tens of millions of views, right? And then afterwards, you go and you're like, if mainstream media doesn't want to have me on, I'm going to go and do my own thing, right?
Yeah.
And then you go on Rogan, you go on Tucker, you go all over the place.
Yeah.
Right? You go all over the place and you're kind of talking and you're doing what you're doing.
Hit Bill Maher.
You hit Bill Maher, which was kind of interesting. You've had a Bill Maher situation before where you called him out directly. It wasn't this one.
And where does Oprah stand on that? Well, with her massive media empire and global reach, her power goes far beyond just hosting a talk show. She might not care about Ice Cube's statements. Let's agree, her influence has helped launch careers, shape narratives, and even set trends. If she's behind you, it can open countless doors. But if she's not, those same doors can remain closed, no matter who you are or what you've accomplished. Over the years, many have pointed out that Oprah's support seems selective. Public figures like Monique have also shared stories of feeling shut out by Oprah's seemingly tight circle of influence. You see, after she won the Academy Award for her role in Precious, she thought her career would take off. Instead, she found herself blacklisted, with Oprah being one of the figures she believed was behind it. To date, she has been speaking openly about feeling betrayed by Oprah, especially after personal conversations they had regarding family issues and career decisions. Similarly, 50 Cent has also been vocal about his disappointment with Oprah's perceived lack of support for hip-hop culture, particularly in its early days. Others, like Dave Chappelle, who famously walked away from his show at the height of its popularity, have echoed these sentiments. Hollywood has always had gatekeepers, figures who control access to the most lucrative opportunities. For those unwilling to bend, like Ice Cube and Denzel, navigating the industry becomes a much more complicated task. Undeniably, Oprah seems like a gatekeeper, deciding who gets to enter Hollywood's most elite spaces. But what makes her influence so powerful? Well, her reputation is built on authenticity, connection, and a sense of trust with her audience. She's seen as a force for good, a trailblazer who broke barriers in media. Yet, as Ice Cube and others suggest, there's another side to that influence.
You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what, who? Come on, man, stop playing. So, ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been fucking with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool, you know. I expect that. You know, I've been working with, on the big three for a long time. And you know how they've been fucking with me with that. I done made it, plain, simple, and clear what they've been doing. The NBA been fucking with us. Now, a lot of people might say, like, well, but Cube, you want to work with the NBA. Really, I don't give a fuck about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us.
One where decisions made behind the scenes can have a major impact on someone's career. But Oprah is also getting a taste of her own medicine. You might wonder, why would someone as powerful as Oprah Winfrey feel uneasy about Denzel Washington? The answer might lie in who Denzel is and how he operates in Hollywood. Denzel is known for his strong principles, refusing roles that don't align with his values, and always maintaining control over how he's portrayed. He's even known for turning down roles that don't align with his values, even when they come with a big paycheck. One example that still resonates is when he was offered $600,000 for a role in a movie that portrayed harmful stereotypes about Black men. He didn't hesitate to walk away, knowing that his integrity was worth far more than any amount of money. It's this kind of mindset that makes him a unique figure in Hollywood, where many are quick to accept roles for fame or fortune. For Denzel, it's never been just about taking any job. It's about choosing roles that uplift rather than degrade, that push forward rather than pull back. This independence makes him a unique force, and for someone like Oprah, who holds significant influence, it could be unsettling. His boldness in speaking out, even in situations where others might stay silent, challenges the very systems that people like Oprah operate within. In their public exchange, Denzel's ability to push back and assert himself left Oprah in an unfamiliar position. She was kind of scared. That interaction highlighted a dynamic where Denzel's unwillingness to conform clashed with Oprah's preference for control. It's not that Denzel is confrontational, it's that his presence and integrity demand a level of respect that can disrupt even the most powerful figures. For Oprah, who is used to guiding the narrative, Denzel's refusal to be controlled may just be the very thing that creates a sense of discomfort. As we pull back the curtain on these Hollywood power struggles, it leaves us wondering, could the real strength in the entertainment industry lie with those who refuse to play by its rules? And if more stars like Ice Cube and Denzel continue to speak out, what might happen to the gatekeepers who've held control for so long? Share your thoughts in the comments section below as you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos like this one.